Hello and welcome back. I am sorry to say that the pirate Let's Play will no longer work. I had some corrupted files in my mods and it corrupted the game, so I needed to do a clean install. Um, so yeah, we're gonna start over. I think I'm gonna show you. We're still gonna go with the pirate thing. But I'm going to show you the backstory as well. So we are going to start with the super duper fun campaign. And from there we'll go on to some empire building and then we'll basically start killing everyone. Now I've also changed my mod list, so it will be a bit, some of the mechanics will be a bit different. I think the main difference will be that during the campaign, Conquest and War will be off, and in trading I have installed Auto Trader, which makes you able to set up automatic traders and miners, which is nice. I also have some some more mods to make my skunk more powerful. Yeah, like Mark V available and Mark V on startup I should have, and Hull++. Yeah. Actually, that should be off. Oh well. And for the station I get in campaign, I have this mod, which basically makes the station better. So, there's a lot of mods here that many people would consider cheating things, but for me it's more things that eliminates repetitive actions. For example, this reveal things. It makes it so that you don't have to get into every station in the game, do a mini game, and get a trade agent. You can just have it from the beginning. And really, in a game like this, that's where the arcadic kind of gameplay is the most. Can we call it the center of attention? And the trading and the empire building is kind of set aside, not completely, but if you compare it to a game like X3 Albion Prelude, it definitely is. I think eliminating these useless kind of wastes of time, if we can call it that, is it's at least important for me to be able to enjoy it. And I am enjoying it, that's why I'm playing it. But yeah, just to let you guys know. So let's move the microphone here. Alright, so let's jump into a new game and go with the campaign. Woohoo! We're gonna go with normal. So I'm gonna drag you with me through the load screen because I'm too lazy to edit it. And because I'm using like Windows Movie Maker, which is very limited. So yeah, unprofessionalism. Let's roll the intro.
Encyclopedia. Historical ships. Pride of Albion. This prototype, built by John Fergo in 2932, was a technical masterpiece based on blueprints by engineer Bala G. Its great flexibility in engine performance, as well as weapon, shield, and hull technology, would have made it the first choice for any military organization. The model, however, never got into mass production due to excessive costs involved in building the main structure.
Sorry, I was just checking the recording and it seemed to reinitialize the engine. Whoops, my bad. And now the audio is gone. Well, wonderful. Then I can tell you a bit about my plan. So, yeah, wonderful. I love bugs. Love bugs. This is already starting to be the best Let's Play ever. So, our plan is to play the campaign. And then we're gonna do some empire building. And then destroy everything. Because, as I said, Crazy Otani is crazy. So, yeah. We'll do that. And we'll watch these nice pictures that was supposed to have voiceover, but now I'm the voiceover. So let's just finish this. As I said, I'm too lazy to edit this out, so you just have to bear with me. Yeah, ships is flying. And we have a white thing in the middle, and oh, now we have a red thing in the middle. That's bad. That's very bad. Red things are bad. Alright, we're still having the red thing. Okay. Welcome to the game.
Hey, is someone there? I need help.
Yes, I hear you.
I've got system failures. I need to dock.
I think there's a docking port here, but I'm not sure if it's working.
You'd better be sure. I'm coming in hot.
She's so rude, that girl. So rude.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thanks.
How'd you end up in that pod?
I was attacked in the highway. It happened so fast. They could still be nearby.
I checked. You were the only ship out there. We can head for the nearest station, but it'll take a while. This ship's not in the best shape.
If they come after me, then we're in trouble. Let me take a look.
Okay. Now we're starting the game. This is wonderful. Oh. Oh. This is from one of the new mods. I think it's called More Room for Skunk, and it makes our cargo bay huge. This is where, oh my god, we have so much space now. It's almost as if we're in a capital ship. Oh, I like this. It's very unimmersive because the cockpit, which I'm guessing is in there, is almost half the length of the ship. It's not as big as this. Oh my god, even more space. Let's see what's in the back. I was considering whether I should or shouldn't install the Capital Bridge mod, but I ended up not doing that because I don't know, I don't like walking to get to my captain. Yeah. Oh shit, there's so much. How can there be so... I hear music. Do I have a bar? Do I have a bar? I wonder if I hire enough crew, if they will go in here and drink. That would be so amazing. That would be so cool. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. If I hire some crew and they're just waiting to be assigned to places and they're like chilling in these couches. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking about cheating some money into my account and just hire a bunch of crew members and just see what they do. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to the cockpit. Let's meet Yisha. Oh, by the way, Yisha, she's the girl. She's by far the most irritating NPC in the whole game. But I installed a mod for her too. Because usually she looks really horrible. And with this Yorik's Yisha mod, I think it's called.
This is an elaborate plot to steal my ship. You should have waited until I finished repairs.
She looks a little bit better.
This thing's a mess.
You an engineer?
Technician. I work for the Heart of Albion, performing safety checks for working areas, ships, production lines, that kind of thing. Yisha Terran.
Ren Otani.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the Pride of Albion.
You know your ship. I found it dumped not too far from here. I've been trying to restore it, and some joker thought it'd be funny to recode its ID to Albion's skunk.
I should probably let my people know I'm all right.
Can't help you there. I was out here looking for a replacement high-gain transmitter. It's probably best if we head to some station. We'll get going after I warm up the engines a bit.
Now, as you can see in this starting area, if you've played this game before, there's usually a lot of debris here. I've removed that. I've also installed the Rebirth something, I think it's called. And it basically makes the game more efficient.
Sorry about that. She does that sometimes. It's only some PMC ships exiting the highway. Almost ready.
Did you know that your boost engines are disabled?
Yeah, they've never worked. Something to do with...
Hold on.
Oh yes.
Woo!
Now, as you might have noticed in the shield panel that popped up, I don't have Mark 1 shields. I have Mark 5.
What's that for? Those were Plutarch security ships. You don't just pull off a burn like that in their faces.
Relax, they won't catch up for a while. Look, I've got a friend on a station near here. Get me there and we'll get most of your systems back online. Check this out.
Like I said, I've been doing a lot of stuff that you might consider cheating. If we go into the ship status, upgrades, I still have the equalized engine Mark 1, but it really should be a Mark 5. So I'm gonna work on that. And I also have the software installed. Yeah, it's basically... I have a lot of stuff installed that I shouldn't really have this early in the game.
Systems were in safe mode. Did she get into a fight?
She's been like this since I found her. How about we get to that station?
So some of you might consider this stuff cheating. And for all intents and purposes it is. It's definitely cheating. If you're just starting this game, I recommend you do a clean playthrough. Just to get to know the mechanics you want to change, the mechanics you want to keep. I found the things I want to change and the things I want to keep. And I've modified the game to make it work. Oh, do I have Zeta or I have Jump Drive? Okay, cool. Also...
That's the Badlands colony up ahead. It's not exactly a model of comfort, but it's welcoming enough.
Also, I have one more mod installed. That's kind of important to get out of the way, because usually it would take a long ass time to do this. But I have a mod that reveals every zone, every station, and places a trade subscription to every station. That would usually take around 30 hours, 40 hours of game time just to do that. But I can't be bothered. so I have all the zones, all the systems, all the systems here, all the sectors, all the zones, all installed and all ready to go. Now this creates some weird bugs with the trade ships, or the trade deals menu, because usually if we discovered stations one by one, we would only have access to the Albion system first. But now that we have access to every system, we get trade offers from everyone. For example, here in Omicron Lyrie, we don't discover that before later in the game. Same with Home Light. But the jump gates, those systems are locked. You can't fly through them. So if we trade with those stations, the wares will never show up. So that's going to be weird to begin with, but it's how it is. Now, my plan now is, since we don't have a good engine, we're gonna do some missions. And we're gonna make some money, and we're gonna buy a new engine. That's basically our plan. Treasure hunt. Oh, no, I don't like that. Pieces of history. Wait. So both of these missions, they offer exactly the same, and I think it's the same mission. Craft Ancient Relic Collection. And you... Is it Cock? Yeah, cat. But the reward is the same for both of those. They're both unique relics that it's only one of in the game for each piece. But it's the same reward. So yeah, that's weird. Always confused me. Now let's see if the audio works on this one. I'm not gonna tab out this time.
Encyclopedia. Map. Badlands Mining Colony. The Badlands Mining Colony is one of the oldest mining facilities in Albion. Initially a high-yield but sizable rock, it was colonized by the Plutarch Mining Corporation in the year 2942. Until Albion became isolated from the rest of the universe due to the Great Shutdown, it served as the unofficial capital.
Alright, cool.
So, you want me to patch up this old junker for free?
It's nothing too major, and I think I've earned a few favors.
You've got one favor. You're more trouble than you're worth. Okay, guy. I'll get your ship into a decent state. That includes the weapons, so you'd best keep quiet about where you got them from. There are some components around here I could use. Look around for them while I get set up.
I'll leave you boys to it.
Alright, nice. So let's get the engine components. Let's get them back to Mr. Guy here.
Thanks. If I were doing this, we'd better do it right. You should get on board and prepare to give a test run. I don't have
Thank you
all
for
day.
the help.
Give your ship a go.
Alright, so we're gonna get back to our ship. Press Shift D, or as it says here, enter, then 7 and 2. I'm just gonna do it manually for now because the distance is very low. Now, as you saw with those two missions, we need to craft a collection.
Weapons are working. Let's give the
I'm not gonna do it. Actually, I'm not gonna do the mission. But if you want to do it, I think it's either one of the CAC or one of the ancient relic collection that is in this storage box. And actually, there's an area here I want to show you guys. Oh, let's get this. Good. You can get this one, which is the, let's see, observation gem. So I think that's part of the ancient relics collection. Now I want to show you this. This is one of the most beautiful areas in the game, according to my opinion, because you fly through this tiny opening and you kind of see the vast space, like just approaching, and you see the thing opening up. I think it's beautiful. I think it's really beautiful. But then again, I'm kind of a space addict, so yeah. Now, what were we supposed to do, Yisha? We were supposed to fly over to these rocks or something?
Let's check that the weapons
Yep.
work.
Okay, destroy asteroids. Let's use the heavy laser.
It'll be fat. It's a shame you don't have a cap ship with collector
There we
drones.
go.
The minerals in these rocks are used in many industries.
Now, I feel like we're going faster. Didn't my ship just automatically... Yeah, it automatically upgraded. Wonderful. We don't need...
So, did you manage to contact
we don't need to
anyone?
do stuff.
Yeah, they know I'm okay. I'd hate to be a bother, but could you take me to them? It's not far from here.
Sure. Given how well the skunk is performing, it's the least I can do.
Thanks. I'll mark the location in your guidance system. We'll be meeting with the Heart of Albion ship to pick me up.
Now, what we're going to be looking for is that since our ship is fully upgraded, we
So, what do
are
you do for a living?
a
Nothing
combat
stable.
monster.
The odd job here and there. More to keep me busy than make money.
A freelancer, then. Not a bad job if you can find enough work.
My father worked for Plutarch Mining Corporation for many years. Seeing how stressed he became, I don't think corporate life is for me. He's gone now, but he left me enough that I can choose what I want to do.
If you want to spend your time restoring old ships, you've found a good one here.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the bulletin board, this one, and we're gonna look for mission that says either cartel raid incoming or patrolling. You see that both of those gives us a bonus, and it's a bonus based on the amount of ships we kill. Now, you can see here that the reward is actually like 200,000, but with bonus we can get that up to nearly 3 million. And it's a very short mission, so let's do this.
Just double
So we can see the enemy ships coming here. We're gonna change to a... I guess this one's good.
We've come under fire, I think.
You can't kill these ships as quickly as this in the beginning of the game, usually. As I said, I'm using cheat mods, so don't attempt this at home unless you have modded your game or you're just a beast at this game. If you're just like a master at this game, you can try, but I wouldn't recommend it. Usually the missions come in difficulty settings, so I would recommend doing the easy missions first, and then moving over to the harder missions once you get the equipment to do that.
Cargo secured and hold.
There we go. So right now we have two objectives really. We have first one is get some money. Second one is get the craftable ingredients to make the setup, because we don't have the setup. We have jump drive, but we don't have setup. So yeah, we need setup. So I'm gonna try and get that. So let's wait for the next wave. Since it's a hard mission, I think it's 3 or 4 waves. But since we're not expected to kill the ships this fast, it takes a bit of time between each time. So there we have the third wave. Come on, come on, come on. A Byrog. Alright, I don't think I've seen those before, but
It's been secured in storage.
they're not like usual, normal. So let's take you out. Oh, the Talorcan here. They're the fastest ship you can buy, I think. They have a speed of... let's see here. They can fly almost 400 meters per second. Which is very fast. I think only the Bone Scout of the Split is faster. And they're super fast. They're like 430 meters per second. They're crazy fast. Come on. There we go. Okay. That should be the last of it.
It's been secured in storage.
Police scanner, that's good. Actually, since I see that we only have 3 out of 4 upgrades with the mechanic here, only 3 out of 4, I want to find a mechanic and see what we're missing, because it might be a mod that's started working but weren't working before. Actually, I've grown tired of like killing these ships. It should just give me... There we go. So we were supposed to get 200,000 and now we got 3.7 million. Wonderful. That's why I like the bonus missions. So we're gonna keep doing the protect station missions when we get to Heart of Albion space, because I don't want to get friendly with the Plutarch Mining Corporation.
There's a highway crossing in the next
We're gonna get hostile to them really fast either way because of the campaign.
Even temper.
Let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna meet up with a guy named Borman, which is the leader of Heart of Albion, which is the faction
ship over there. They'll
that's
be
kind of a
searching us.
rebel faction. So let's find him. He's in the ship. He should contact us now.
Borman to the Albion Skunk. I take it you have Yisha Terran on board?
This is Ren Otani. Yes, she's here.
Should we come into dock?
I'm sorry, Yisha, but we can't risk it at the moment. Captain Otani, I'm transferring some credits to your account as we speak. I hate to be so abrupt, but time is short, and bringing Yisha on board could potentially put her and others is in danger.
I'm sorry, but I have to say, I'm confused. You want her to stay here?
I'm sure Yisha can elaborate. She is currently better off with you than with us. Consider this a passenger transport job, Captain Otani. A well-paid one at that. We'll be in contact when this all blows over.
What? I didn't know he was going to do that.
So now what?
You're the captain. What would you normally do?
I have a freighter parked up not too far away. How about we head there and you explain what this is all about?
Now, one of the reasons I wanted to get some money is that if you look inside this cockpit, I even have a mod that...
I assume this has something
Oh,
to
come
do
on,
with
stop
the constant
talking.
trouble Heart of Albion is getting into with Plutarch.
We do what we can. Plutarch has operations you wouldn't believe existed. What I do is find the evidence and get it to Borman.
Starting to think Borman didn't pay me enough.
Maybe the less you know, the better. We're not some crackpot group. Many in Heart of Albion are old Argon military veterans. They're pretty much the last of the Argon Federation in Albion.
And then Plutarch came to power after the gates shut down. You should be happy Plutarch even tolerates your group.
I'd like to see them try and shut us down. Do you ever just come out here and stare at the jump gate? I always wonder how other Argon systems are doing. Decades alone, maybe still fighting the Terrans.
Alright, so now I can talk finally, because Yisha managed to shut up. And ran. Alright, so as you can see I have a mod installed that removes all the things that usually is here. But I have another mod installed to remove the things that down here. So I'm gonna find a mechanic. And I'm gonna show you that mod because it's actually one of my favorite mods, and it's a very simple mod, but it's beautiful and serene, and it makes us able to enjoy this game much more than we are currently able to. So, and this is even a lore friendly mod. It doesn't change any gameplay mechanics, it just makes the game better for what it is. So you should install this no matter which version you're running. Or which mechanics you like or don't like. So let's reconfigure a cockpit and HUD only. This is a new one. Could it be the mod I'm talking about? It is. Just one quick thing. I don't have the additional armor. Yes, it's working. Wonderful. I can't afford it though. Not at this point. So I'm gonna wait until I can. So let's see the HUD only. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a bit like weirdly cut off at the bottom here. If we look down, if we look down here, you can see that it's kind of just cut off. But this, it's so nice and big. That's what she said. But it's so nice and big. You can see stuff, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Whoever made this mod, I can't remember your name, but I love you. I love you so much. All right, let's continue our journey. All right, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to get to Frozen Circuit. We're gonna see our ship and we're gonna end the episode there. And I think I'm gonna record the next episode right after this one, so you'll get at least 2 episodes today. Maybe more. We'll see. Maybe I just fall in love with this game permanently and yeah. So the plan is after I'm done with the campaign, I will reactivate the War and Conquest mod, and that will basically make the universe very interesting to be in.
Is causing trouble. We'd best keep our distance. Take a look at the map to check where they're heading.
All right. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using a Norwegian keyboard because you most likely never seen that letter before. So, yeah. And that's basically because I am Norwegian. You can probably hear it on my accent. Maybe. I don't know. So. Let's jump out of the highway after it says we should jump out because it's lying. We can jump out now and be closer. Now let's kill the drones that's gonna pop up.
I can't say I've
There
used her for
they
trading
are.
much. Never got around to finding a crew.
Were you expecting company? Are these drones yours?
Now, as you can see, if you've played this game before,
Looks like drones from the sovereign.
drones didn't used to have shields, but now they do. And that's also a mod that makes drones useful, which is good. Because usually a drone gets killed by 1 or 2 shots from a capital ship. And that's not very good, because it makes them useless.
I guess they saw a ship just sitting here and thought it would be an easy steal.
We should check the nearby stations. There are usually pretty capable freelance captains ready to take charge of a ship.
Let me guess. You know just the guy.
Not specifically, but I think I can point you in the right direction.
Alright, so that's gonna be the episode. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Ready to go on your say, sir.